のシステムは、メートリックの現実のようなシステムです。基本的なルールは同じです。グラビティのルールは、このシステムは電子システムのルールとは異なっています。ある部分は曲がることができます。他は壊れることができます。理解してください。では、私を撃ちましょう。もし、できるなら、
Hello, and welcome to this video. I'm going to present the full range of features of the Wav2Lip Studio tool. I'll introduce the functions gradually through 3 use cases. First, we'll create a new project. To do this, simply enter a name in the project name box and press Enter. Then select the video to process. The resolution divide factor option allows you to reduce the video by a factor of 2. The min face width detection feature enables filtering of the faces to be detected. For example, if there are background faces you do not want to process, you can filter them by size. Any face smaller than this setting will be excluded from processing. During keyframe generation, the tool automatically detects changes in the number of faces in the video. Align face allows for straightening the head before sending it for Wav2Lip processing. Then, the option keyframe on speaker change creates keyframes when the dialogue switches actors. The keyframes on scene change option adds keyframes when there is a change in shot or scene. The first step is to generate keyframes. Click on the Generate Keyframes button. This process takes some time and depends on the resolution of the images being processed. Divide factor can help speed up the process. You can still use an upscale tool like Topaz or Stable Diffusion techniques. You'll find a link in the description for this. Before discussing keyframes, let's look at the audio side. There are 3 options available. File allows you to directly add an audio file with the avatar's voice. Try to choose an audio without background noise to avoid interfering with lip sync processing. The starting frame for audio option allows you to add a delay at the beginning of the sequence. Some videos have a title sequence or other, which allows the audio to start at the desired moment. The stop video option informs the tool to stop generation once the audio is finished. If this option is not checked, the video will be processed in its entirety. Choose an audio file by clicking on speech.
Bonjour, dans cette décision de justice, le litige oppose la société et sa financement à mener V.
Now let's look at the keyframe manager. Only track mouse allows you to remove the mask. So only the mouth is affected by the Wav2Lip changes. Only show face displays only the head of the speaking actor. Frame number allows navigating through the video frames. This lets you add keyframes where automatic detection may have missed. Keyframe allows selecting a keyframe to change its parameters. Face ID selects the face to process. In this image, there's only one face. As it's a simple video, the speaker parameter is correctly placed. The associated face parameters are mouth mask dilate adds a wider contour around the mouth. This can be useful if the original video's actor speaks with a wide mouth or has significant lip movement. By enlarging the mouth mask, it can better hide the original mouth. Face erode reduces the lower face mask, shown in yellow. Mask blur adds blur to both masks, allowing for better integration on the face. Padding parameters expand the box around the face. It's advised to add bottom padding to avoid cutting off the chin during overlay. Let's now visit the video generation panel. There are 3 quality levels available. Low is the original Wav2Lip output without post-processing. Medium adds post-processing to better integrate the mouth, but keeps the poor quality of Wav2Lip. High adds post-processing with the model to improve the quality of the mouth, which takes time. We will come back to the amplifier volume later. We'll generate in low quality first, to ensure the lip sync is correct.
Bonjour, dans cette décision de justice, le litige oppose la société et sa financement à mener V. Et la société réclame le paiement d'une somme d'argent en MNMO, suite à un prêt souscrit en janvier 2014. La société avait obtenu gain de cause en premier.
This seems right, so we'll now generate the video in high quality. Note that we've gone from 9 seconds to 662
Dans cette décision
seconds.
de justice, le litige oppose la société et sa et son financement à mener et la
The volume amplifier parameter doesn't affect the final output sound. It's used to amplify the sound sent to Wav2Lip. If the sound is too low, the lips will make small movements. Increasing this parameter will produce more pronounced movements. In Generation, we have the option to choose from about 15 languages, and I have provided 5 voices. But it's very easy to add a new voice. A simple 6-15-second audio file of a continuous speaking voice is enough to create a new voice. Place this file in the TTS scripts voices directory. Enter the text to generate in prompt and click on Generate Audio. Hi, my name is Numzi. I want to explain you something about the law. If the audio is satisfactory, you can generate the video. Hi, my name is Numzi. We also have the option to generate conversations. Here's how to proceed. Copy and paste the JSON block found in the README file. Choose when the voice should start and stop, the text to generate, and the voice to say the text. Then click on Generate.
Hello, my name is John. I am 25 years old.
Oh, oui? If you're not happy with the generation, you can retry as much as you like. Then, generate the video.
Hello, my name is John. I am 25 years old.
Oh, really? Let's take a look at the face swap option. Add the face to replace. This adds the face swap ID option in the Keyframe Manager. And a new block to display the result. Note that the face swap ID option must be set for each keyframe. The 0 corresponds to the face ID in the face swap image. If there are multiple people, ID 0 corresponds to the person on the far left. We'll look at this in more detail later in the video. Here the video is simple and has only one keyframe to configure. Click on Generate Face Swap to see the result. Then on Generate Wav2Lip
Hello,
to see the
my name
final
is John.
video.
I am 25 years old.
Oh, really? Let's move on to a more complex scene. I've halved the video resolution to speed up processing. So the video will be low resolution. You can see here there are many more keyframes to process. This part is a bit tedious, but only needs to be done once.
Oxygène, ok. Fais simplement comme la dernière fois et ça ira. Oublie pas de suivre ma règle de...
For each keyframe, pay attention to who's speaking till the next keyframe, as well as all the mask management parameters that can evolve over time. Sometimes the speaker's face is too profiled or out of the video frame. Wav2Lip will struggle to process it cleanly. In this case, it's better to uncheck the speaker parameter until the next keyframe or a keyframe you've added. Notice here that faces are captured from 30 pixels via the min face width detection parameter. In our example, it would have been better to set this parameter to 0, so that the background face is captured throughout the sequence. This will add more keyframes but guarantees better control over the video. Now we'll configure the keyframes. For each keyframe, configure the speaker and the mask. I advise you to proceed step by step to avoid getting lost in the actions. In the terminal window, you can see when speaker changes occur. Go to each of these keyframes and select the correct speaker. Also, use the original video to verify. Once this step is done, you can return to the first keyframe and adjust the mask for the speakers. Click on Only Show Speaker Face for better visibility of the speaker. Then adjust the mask for each keyframe. Let's discover the input video option. This option is particularly interesting as it allows cloning the voices of the different actors in the video and translating the video's text to generate videos in multiple languages. Here's how it works. In the current video, we know there are 2 actors. So, set number of speaker to 2. Remove background sound before clone separates the background noise and any music from the voices before cloning. Test with and without the option to choose the best result. Then click on Clone Voice. Once the clones are generated, you can listen to a sample of the cloned voices in English by clicking on one of the lines in voice.
Is a test sentence. It could sound like this.
This is a test sentence. It could sound like this.
Now for the translation. You can choose different translation models depending on your machine's power. For a graphics card with 8 GB of RAM, you can go up to medium. Then select the language you want to translate the video into and click on Translate. You can modify the generated translation before starting the video generation in case it's imprecise. Once you find the translation satisfactory, you can convert the text to audio by clicking on Convert to Audio. The tool will try to generate each sentence at the right moment, so it will attempt several generations until it finds one that fits the allotted time. If it can't, it will add 0.5 seconds and retry. This can lead to voice overlap, but some languages don't allow saying the same things in the same time interval. You can then listen to the
Hydrogen.
result.
Okay. Just do as last time, and it'll be fine. Don't forget to follow my basic rule. So, what's my basic rule?
Listen, Lin. Lin is always right.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mind-making is a job like any other, Lee. But surely, we progress and we get home full of credit.
Yeah, exactly.
An example of a bad translation. Here the word cabin should have been hug. We replace it and relaunch the generation. Let's look at the result.
Hydrogen. Okay. Just do as last time, and it'll be fine. Don't forget to follow my basic rule. So, what's my basic rule?
Listen, Lin. Lin is always right.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mind-making is a job like any other.
If you're satisfied, you can relaunch the high-quality video generation. You can repeat this process for all the languages you want. The files are saved individually in your project's Wav2Lip directory. Let's try with Chinese.
水平 OK 氧气 OK 就像上次一样撒亚拉别忘记要按
If it's satisfactory, we can create the video.
水平 OK 氧气 OK 就像上次一样撒亚拉别忘记要按照我的基本规则那么这是我的基本规则
听您奥斯林总是对的
正确的是听我
By reselecting English, you'll notice that the tool reloads the video generated in English.
Just do as last time and it'll
Let's move on to our last use case where we'll replace several faces at once in a complex scene. I've already prepared the project, cloned Morpheus's voice, and generated the
こ
Japanese
のシステム
translation.
はメートリックの現実のようなシステムです。
This is a sparring program, similar to the programmed reality of the Matrix. It has the same basic.
For this example, I prepared an image with 2 faces to place in face swap. The face on the left has ID 0, and the one on the right has ID 1. In the Keyframe Manager under the Face Swap ID section, you'll find the different IDs. Here we'll replace Morpheus' face with Zuckerberg's and Neo's with Musk. We must perform the operation for each keyframe. Once finished, click on Generate Face Swap. Let's look at the result. This seems correct. So we can now generate the final video in low quality to check the result.
このシステムはメートリックの現実のようなシステムです。基本的なルールは同じです。グラビティのルールは、このシステムは電子システムのルールとは異なっています。ある部分は曲がることができます。他は壊れることができます。理解してください。では私を打ちましょう。もしできるなら、
There you have it, you know everything. Now it's your turn to play. You can find the tool on Patreon. The link is in the description. I can't wait to see what you can create. Goodbye.
Bonjour, dans cette décision de justice, le litige oppose la société et sa financement à NEV, et la société réclame le paiement d'une somme d'argent en MNMO, suite à un prêt souscrit en janvier 2014. La société avait obtenu gain de cause en première instance, mais le juge de l'exécution a décidé que la société n'avait pas de titre exécutoire pour réclamer le paiement de la somme. Le juge a également rejeté la demande de saisie des revenus de Madame Mae et a condamné la société à verser une somme de 500 € à Madame au titre des frais de procédure. La décision du juge est exécutoire et peut faire l'objet d'un appel. Article cité, article 700 du Code de procédure civile. Demain, me semble.
Hello, my name is John. I am 25 years old.
Oh, really?
水平 O 氧气 O 就像上次一样撒亚拉，别忘记要按照我的基本规则。那么这是我的基本规则。
听您奥斯林总是对的。
正确的是，听我，清扫是一份工作，慢慢的但一定的。我们进步了，然后回家手上都满满的信用。
对，完全正确。就像在船上工作，除了有更多的拆解镭射，还有其他拆解。
非常有用，谢谢。
一切都会好。你的第一次出发很好。然后说实话，不用当工程师了。
我保持住这份工作，他很努力。
对，而且我可以找到300米的铝矿。
这不是错的。我们不在这里可惜，但我们可以用铝矿来付款铝矿，然后我们有足够的燃料，可以把一些管理系统交给其他人。
多了燃料，多了钱，这样经过了一段时间，只要没有任何的航班，在华盛顿行吗？
这只是一个大小孩，有更多的工作。你知道，大部分的工人都不会长时间生活。我对你来说可能
我们可以
会很好
成为一个
的
团队，还是做晚工作。
我会有时间，真的会让你做hydrogen。Okay. Just do as last time, and it'll be fine. Don't forget to follow my basic rule. So, what's my basic rule?
Listen, Lin. Oslin is always right.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mine making is a job like any other, Lee. But surely, we progress and we get home full of credit.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same as working in the ship. Except there's more dust, lasers, and other debris.
Really useful. Thank you.
Oh, everything will be fine. Your first exit was perfect. And let's be honest, you don't need to be an engineer for that.
That's why I keep it. It's well motivated.
Yeah. And because I can spot a 300-meter deep helium deposit.
That's not wrong. It's a shame we can't find any here, but thanks to the metal deposits we can pay our own helium. And after that we'll have enough fuel to get from one of the systems to the other one without any problem.
More minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself. Just no more expeditions allowed in the Varun territory, okay?
It's just a big baby. There are more difficult jobs. You know, most powder workers don't live that long. I have a good feeling about you.
Are we going to make a group cabin or after work?
I don't know. One of these days I'll have the time